people, welcome to United View. Welcome to the road trip for Manchester United versus Real Sociedad. I'm not going to be doing the Europa League theme tune. I don't know if I should be doing that anymore. But it is Europa League settings. It's Ten Hag's first Europa League game. It's a competition that we've got to take seriously. Obviously, Eric Ten Hag wants to take seriously, and we want to win it. Do you know what I mean? And you know what? Before we get into our team selection and stuff like that, this is against the hardest game of the group. Obviously, that can come back to bite me in the arse when we go away to these kind of weird teams. You never know what can happen. But essentially, you know, this is the hardest game of the group with Real Sociedad. You should envisage, even though Sharif beat Real Madrid last year, but you know what I mean. And you know what? We've got to take it seriously. We've got to win the game. You got to win your home games. You know what it's like in Europe. Win your home games. And you know, pick up a point on the road at least, and you're all right. So it starts today, and we've got to get the W. Very interesting to see the squad rotation, because there's a lot that needs to happen. There's a lot of players who need minutes. There's a lot of players who need a rest. So I expect to see big changes. But like I said, been saying to Owen, man, just not sure how many changes there's going to be. I expect quite a few, at least 7, surely, maybe probably more. Probably more. But you know, if you're looking at the likes of Ronaldo, you're looking at Casemiro, you're looking at Fred, obviously Luke Shaw, Maguire, Lindelof, Anthony still needs minutes, so hopefully he starts. Who else? Alanga could do with a game, maybe even Garnacho. So I want to see a lot of changes. But the biggest thing I'm looking at today, and this is what I've got my eye on, and this is what we don't know the answer to, is can this team put in a performance in the eye of this manager? There's 2 ways of looking at it, really. You can look at it as in, well, they haven't really had much of a chance to play. You know, quite a few of those players started the season in them first 2 games, and we ain't seen them since. But they were all there pre-season. They've been in training all the time since Ten Hag's been there. So you could argue that they haven't had a chance yet. But also, like I said, on the flip side of that, they've been part of his build-up. They've been part of the pre-season. They've been part of all the team meetings and training every single day. So, you know, they should understand that if they want to impress this manager, they're going to have to play really, really well. And they're going to have to give Ten Hag something to think about. Because if they don't, as we know, you ain't playing. You are not playing with this manager. So, for me, I want to see that same intensity. Is Luke Shaw going to be as aggressive as Malacia? Everyone's saying he can't do it. Is Maguire going to pay attention, not get caught running back towards his own goal? Is Ronaldo going to play in the way that Ten Hag wants him to? And all the other players, Fred, Casemiro needs minutes to get up to speed, because McTominay's keeping him out of the team right now. So there's a lot of important performances that I'm looking for. Obviously, on top of that, we need to win the game. But Ronaldo, I mean, look, if Ronaldo scores today and wins us the game, or whatever, just plays well, is it the start of maybe Ten Hag trying to get him going? That's what Owen's question was to me on the morning show. And I went, I don't really feel like it is. I feel like Ten Hag's already made his mind up of what Ronaldo's role is going to be. But there's going to be certain Premier League games where he does start. I think it's going to be case by case. But certainly so far with the Premier League team, what we've been starting doing really well, they've been winning games. And I don't think Ten Hag has wanted to interfere with that, because he likes the balance, you know. But I want to see Anthony get up to speed. I'd like to see him start. I think either Eriksen or Bruno are going to have to start, because I don't think Donny's available. And again, there does have to be a little bit of caution. Of course, we're saying players need a rest, and I'm not saying they don't. But we know from past experience, guys, when you make too many changes to a team, especially ours, that almost the fluidity goes out of the team. They look a bit lost because they haven't played together. They look a bit lost because they're rusty. Sometimes it's quite difficult against probably a well-oiled team, a well-drilled team in Real Sociedad, who've been playing with each other for the whole time, and they're going to play their strongest team. What I will say is, though, when you actually look at our Europa League team, it's flipping good. Do you know what I mean? Who can bring on? Our second team consists of Casemiro, Ronaldo, Luke Shaw, you know, Donny van de Beek when he's fit. I know we can laugh if people say, oh, Maguire this, Maguire that, but Harry Maguire, basically last year's back four, which was our starting back four. You know, maybe Dubravka might start, I'm not sure. You're looking at Alanga, who's been playing first team. You're looking at Anthony, who's, you know, will be playing first team, but again, one of the good ones has to play. So, you know, that's a really good Europa League team, a Europa League team that should be dispatching of teams in our group and get into the deep into the latter stages, and then we can maybe mix things around. But I just got a feeling that there'll be a few players that do start. I mean, Diogo Dalot looks like he's going to start. I don't think Wan-Bissaka's been available. I think he's had a bereavement. Donny van der Beek, I think, is injured, so that would probably mean, like I said, Bruno or Eriksen will start. I think it'd probably be Bruno. I think he will still start. And I'll give you my predicted 11, and you can give me yours. I think David De Gea is still going to continue in goal. I just got a feeling. It'd be a good time to play with the brown card. That's when you play him. But I just got a feeling David will start. Right back, Dalot, Lindelof, and I got a feeling he won't go Martinez, surely. I said I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't know. I'm going to go with Lindelof and Maguire. Left back, Luke Shaw, definitely. Fred and Casemiro, surely. And then I think Bruno will start. Then right wing, I'm going to go Anthony. Up front, Ronaldo. And on the left, I'm going to go Elanga. That's probably about right. You know, if anyone can play on top of that, out of that, I mean, does he go with Rashford again? Keep him going, but he pulled up a little bit of a tightness in his hamstring, so you don't risk him. I don't think of any other risks that you actually do. If you don't start Anthony, maybe he keeps Sancho on the right and then takes him off. But you know, Anthony will surely get a good chunk of minutes. He played 60 the other day, so I'm sure he can play 60 again. Then he's built up to speed. And then you give him the 90 against Palace, in my opinion. So yeah, I think it's a game we should win. I'm quite confident we will. But you know, they've got David Silva in there. They've got some decent players in there. Alexander Isak has just left there, but they're still a decent outfit, and we're going to have to be on our game. I don't expect us to blitz them, because whenever we make changes, whenever we change the team, we know what's capable of happening. You know, and that's mishaps. That's, you know, not keeping a clean sheet. So I think it's going to be tight. I mean, it's going to be 2-1. I'm going to go over 2-1 win. I think Ronaldo will score. And Anthony, if he starts, I think he'll score as well. So drop your predictions in the boxes below, guys. Let me know your starting team and what you think the score is going to be. Remember, there's Owen and KG on the match view. So make sure you guys check that out. And we will be at you, not live, but with reaction after the game from Old Trafford, giving you that reaction from the ground and the fans as well. We are out of here. See you then. Peace.